Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's start our discussion now.
Mm.
Okay, so after 14 firewall device, we are trying to focus on next firewall, and next firewall we'll discuss about checkpoint, right? You want to
Yes.
start your checkpoint, right?
Yes.
So let's start our checkpoint firewall training. Today we'll focus on topic discussion like Fortinet.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about topic discussion, what topic we will cover in our complete training.
Okay.
So we have total 15 modules, 15 topic. And
Okay.
like Fortinet, checkpoint will take minimum 20 to 26 hours minimum
Okay.
to finish this training. Minimum 20 to 26 hours.
Yep.
What I can provide you from my side, so I can provide you
Mm-hmm.
slides and notes. So we have proper slides and notes for each topic. And
Yep.
yes, lab setup software. So for lab
Mm-hmm.
setup, I will provide you Gaia operating system. I will provide you
Yeah.
checkpoint firewall image. So in
Okay.
same topology, in same EVE, you can just upload checkpoint image. Okay, Jason?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so let's start our discussion. So total we have 15 module, 15
Mm-hmm.
module. The first topic
Yep.
is called Introduction to Checkpoint Firewall Device. So the question is why checkpoint? Because
Mm-hmm.
we have Palo Alto, right? Palo Alto firewall, Fortinet firewall, Cisco FTD, firepower threat defense. So why checkpoint firewall device? And
Mm-hmm.
in introduction to checkpoint, we'll discuss about the product family. Okay, product family. For example, if I'm working with a small network, so what series of firewall device is suitable for my network, for my organization? Or in case if I'm working in a big network or in medium-sized network, so what is the series is
Mm-hmm.
suitable? So we'll
Yep.
discuss product family information, okay, and basic idea about checkpoint firewall device. Why checkpoint? Because checkpoint is called WAF. Checkpoint is called, it's called WAF, Web Application Firewall.
Okay.
Now in checkpoint, we have Gaia operating system. If you remember Fortinet, Palo Alto, and Fortinet, let's talk about Fortinet discussion. If you remember Fortinet discussion, so in Fortinet, you can go with the physical appliance, right? In
Yes.
physical appliance, you have 40 OS version, 40
Mm-hmm.
OS version. So
Yep.
you need a physical appliance from 40 gig,
Yep.
and you have a OS version, 40 OS version. Now, but in checkpoint is called software-based firewall. Checkpoint is a
Okay.
software-based firewall. So in checkpoint, what you can do, you can download Gaia operating system. Okay, here we have a
Mm-hmm.
Gaia operating system.
Okay.
You can download Gaia operating system, and this operating system you can install on any machine. For example, if you are installing this Gaia operating system on desktop,
Mm-hmm.
on laptop, so you can use your complete desktop machine or your laptop machine as a complete firewall device. Yes.
Okay.
So in checkpoint, what checkpoint is a software-based firewall.
Mm-hmm.
Both options are available. Both options are available. Okay, if you want a dedicated hardware appliance in checkpoint, so yes, you can
Yep.
get a dedicated hardware appliance with Gaia operating system. In
Mm-hmm.
Fortinet, 40 OS version. In Palo Alto, Pan OS.
Yep.
Okay, in Cisco, we have Cisco iOS. Here we have Gaia operating system. So how
Mm-hmm.
to install? In case if I have a hardware device, if I have a checkpoint hardware device, checkpoint firewall device. So in checkpoint, we have Gaia operating system. We can to manage this complete box, we have a Gaia operating system. Or in case if you don't have any hardware appliance, if you have
Mm-hmm.
only a Gaia operating system, this OS you can download from Checkpoint website. It's a free, Jason.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Gaia operating system you can download from Checkpoint website and you can install on any machine. So how to
Okay.
install Gaia? How to install Gaia? And once you install Gaia operating system, after that you can decide. You can decide for your product information. For example, you can decide for checkpoint management, or you can decide for checkpoint gateway. So in checkpoint firewall device, we have two separate devices. It's called checkpoint manager, or you can say security manager, or you can say SMS server, security manager server, and checkpoint gateway. So this is the firewall. Checkpoint gateway is what? It's a firewall. And to manage multiple checkpoint firewall devices from a centralized location, in checkpoint, we have checkpoint management. So after Gaia installation, you can decide your product. Okay, you want to use this Gaia operating system for checkpoint management, or if you want to use for checkpoint gateway, how to prepare, we'll discuss in Gaia installation. Clear my point?
Okay.
Now, once you prepare, for example, once you prepare your checkpoint gateway device, and checkpoint management device, for example, checkpoint management. So it's not like a Fortinet, not like a Palo Alto firewall. Okay, if you want to manage your Fortinet firewall device, you can access through browser and you can perform all the tasks, Jason, right?
Okay.
If you remember Fortinet, you can access your Fortinet firewall device with browser, right?
Yes.
And you can do all the configuration. You can configure interfaces, routing, policy, NAT configuration, VPN configuration, high availability. You can configure everything through browser, right? But in
Yes.
checkpoint firewall device, if you want to utilize all the features, if you want to configure everything, you need a separate appliance. It's called checkpoint management. You need a separate appliance. It's called checkpoint management. And here in checkpoint, we have two type of deployment. In checkpoint, we have two type of deployment. First deployment is called what? Standalone. Standalone deployment. In standalone deployment, I have a checkpoint gateway device. Okay, checkpoint gateway device. This checkpoint gateway is connected with LAN side network, and this portion is called ISP side network. Now you have a management PC. So yes, you need a MGMT PC. MGMT PC, so you can connect. And for example, this is Ethernet 0 interface. This is Ethernet 1. This is Ethernet 2. So you can manage this complete gateway from this checkpoint management. This type of deployment is called standalone deployment. Into this scenario, this box we are using as a checkpoint gateway, and same box we are using as a checkpoint management. Clear my point?
Okay.
On the same box, we are using both features, checkpoint management feature and checkpoint gateway feature. So now on management PC, you can download and install Smart Console application. Okay, Smart Console application. Through Smart Console application, you can access this checkpoint management. In checkpoint management, you can configure everything, and all the configuration you will push into your checkpoint gateway. Clear my point?
Okay.
Policy configuration, NAT configuration, next generation firewall feature, all the configuration you will configure in checkpoint management.
Management. Okay.
So the first deployment method is standalone. So in a standalone deployment, you have a checkpoint gateway appliance, single firewall box. But in case in your network, if you have multiple checkpoint gateway appliance, so you can go with distributed deployment. Okay, you can go with distributed. Okay, distributed deployment. In distributed deployment, what you can do in distributed deployment, you have a dedicated checkpoint management appliance. Okay, I'm not using same device. Wait. In distributed deployment, what you need? You have a separate checkpoint management appliance. Here we have a switch, and this PC is MGMT-PC. Now you can connect your interfaces. For example, this is Ethernet 0, this is Ethernet 0. So now all the configuration from this management PC. First, on management PC, you can download and install Smart Console software, and through Smart Console, you can access this checkpoint management. In checkpoint management, you will configure everything: your policy, your NAT configuration, your next generation firewall features, and these configuration you can push into this checkpoint gateway. Clear my point?
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So the next topic is connecting security manager to gateway. If you have multiple checkpoint gateways, so how to connect, how to register all the gateway device with our security manager appliance. Okay, so this is the topic, connecting security manager to gateway. Clear my point?
Yeah.
Once you connect all your gateway with your checkpoint management device, so the next task to discuss smart dashboard. What is smart dashboard concept? How to configure policy, how to configure rules, security policy, or you can say access control policy, how to
Yeah.
create policy here, like Fortinet. Like in Fortinet, we have firewall policy.
Yep.
Here we have access policy. So how to create multiple access rule to allow our traffic. And checkpoint. And checkpoint is what? Checkpoint Palo Alto firewall and Cisco firepower threat defense. These are what? These firewalls are called JBF firewall. Fortinet is not a zone-based firewall. Checkpoint is a zone-based firewall. So in checkpoint, or in case if you are working with any zone-based firewall, so you can create zone here. You can create zone. For example, this portion is your LAN zone. This portion is your WAN zone. So you can create zone here. So if you want to allow your traffic from one zone to another zone, it's not a Fortinet. If you remember your Fortinet training, in Fortinet, if you want to allow your traffic, okay, from one interface to another interface, right? In Fortinet, we can decide for incoming interface and outgoing interface, Jason.
Yeah, yes.
But in checkpoint firewall device, to allow your traffic from one zone to another zone, you can create access policy rule. How to create multiple policy rule. Okay, how to create multiple policy package here, we'll discuss. Okay, but in case if traffic is traveling from private network to public network, this portion is what? Your private network. This portion is what? Your public network. So if traffic is trying to travel from private network to public network, you need translation. You need what? Translation. And in checkpoint firewall device, in checkpoint, we have two type of NAT implementation in checkpoint. First is auto NAT, and second option is what? Manual NAT concept. So auto NAT and manual NAT. Now, if you are configuring auto NAT or manual NAT, in both NAT option, in both NAT will configure static. Wait. Will configure hide and static. So in checkpoint firewall, we can configure hide NAT and static NAT. And to configure hide and static NAT, you have two options. Either you can configure with auto NAT or you can configure with manual NAT.
Okay.
So we'll discuss, okay, how to configure NAT. What about policy management? So if I want to create multiple policy package, so yes, in checkpoint management, you can create multiple policy package. For example, if you have multiple checkpoint gateway, so you need multiple checkpoint policy package. For example, for checkpoint gateway 1, for checkpoint, okay, I have multiple gateway GW.
Okay.
multiple checkpoint gateways. So for each gateway, I have a separate policy package. So how to create multiple policy package for each gateway, how to publish and how to install, we can discuss in policy management. What is
Okay.
AD integration? AD integration. So
Uh,
if you
yeah.
remember Fortinet, Jason,
Mm.
in Fortinet,
Ye-
remember our firewall authentication topic?
Yes.
So for full visibility, we can go with firewall authentication concept in Fortinet. And in
Mm.
checkpoint firewall device, we have identity awareness concept.
Mm.
In Fortinet,
Right.
firewall authentication. In checkpoint, identity awareness. In Palo Alto, user ID. In Cisco firepower threat defense, identity policy.
Okay.
It's a common concept.
Mm-hmm.
So now in identity awareness, we can go for full visibility. With IP address, we can get user account information.
Okay.
Now AD integration, see, in identity awareness, we can discuss AD integration. First task is how to create user account, group account in checkpoint firewall, local database, or in case if you have in your network, if you have any remote authentication server like Radius TechX. So yes, you can do integration. So in our training, I will show you how to do integration with LDAP server, okay, with Active Directory server. Clear my
Yeah.
point?
Mm-hmm.
So identity awareness we are using for these two topics, we are using for user management. Now HTTPS inspection. So in HTTPS inspection, checkpoint firewall can decrypt HTTPS traffic. HTTPS traffic. So it will look like normal HTTP. So we can go
Okay.
with HTTPS inspection. What is application awareness? Remember application control concept in Fortinet?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In checkpoint, you can say application awareness.
Mm-hmm.
In Palo Alto, you can say application identification. So application awareness, in application awareness, we can work with application. Okay, if you want to block any specific application, if you want to block complete application category, you can do this. Web filtering, you can say web filtering, you can say URL filtering. Yes, option is available. These are
Okay.
these are what? These are called next generation firewall features, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how to go with database revision, backup, snapshot, these options? This topic is interesting. Okay, it's important. How to go with backup and restore. How to go with manual backup or scheduled backup. How to go with snapshot. How to take configuration backup. So database revision backup or configuration backup or snapshot, we can discuss here in module number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Now, anti-spoofing and threat prevention. These two topics are what? These are called next generation firewall feature. So anti-spoofing and threat prevention technique. We can
Okay.
configure here. Now,
Mm-hmm.
traffic monitor. Once you configure everything, for example, you have policy configuration, NAT configuration, AD integration, application, web filtering, VPN, everything is working fine. So
Yeah.
now, if everything is working fine, so I want to monitor my traffic. And for monitoring, we can go with traffic monitoring option. If you remember in Fortinet Power Training, this topic is called login and monitoring, right? In Fortinet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In Palo Alto, we have login and reporting topic. Here we have traffic monitoring. So we can
Okay.
monitor all our logs. We can go with the traffic monitor option. Now,
Mm-hmm.
in case if you want to work with some basic CLI troubleshooting command, okay, for troubleshooting, yes, we can go with the logs. Okay, we can go with the graphical page. But in case if you want to troubleshoot your network with basic CLI command, we can discuss.
Yeah.
If we talk about VPN concept, so in VPN, we can add one more topic here. One more topic, it's called remote access VPN. Okay. So I'm not adding a new module. Okay. In module number 14, we can discuss both topics. Okay. Site to site. So this option is what? Site to site, first topic. And remote access is called remote access VPN is the next option. Site to site. Site to site, yes, you can configure. Remember site to site discussion in Fortinet?
Yes.
Same concept we have in checkpoint firewall device, site to site IPsec VPN implementation. And for remote access, yes, we have mobile application concept. In Fortinet,
Okay.
you have 40 client. 40 client is
Mhm.
what? It's a VPN client application in
Yeah,
Fortinet.
yeah,
In Palo Alto, we have global protect. And in
Mhm.
checkpoint, it's called mobile application.
Mobile application. Okay.
So these two topics will take minimum 3 to 4 hours. Only these two topics.
Mhm.
Now, next, high availability. Yes, it's a common concept. High
Mhm.
availability. High availability. So in Fortinet, we can configure active passive, active active. Same concept we have in checkpoint. It's called HA clustering.
Yeah.
HA clustering. So total we have 15 modules. Clear my point?
Yeah.
Okay, we can start our discussion from tomorrow, Jason. Okay. Today
Yeah.
it's just an introduction session.
Mhm.
And see, tomorrow I think you are available at 12 p.m. right?
Yeah, that is right.
So let's start our checkpoint demon discussion from tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Jason.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Bye, dear. Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Jason, do you need a checkpoint image?
Yes, I need.
Okay, I'm sharing. Okay.
Okay.
In 15 to 20 minutes, I'm sharing checkpoint image.
Through, okay.
Yes, through Google Drive. Yes.
Okay.
You
And
can
I think
download
you haven't shared the last session.
last session video.
Yeah, the Fortinet one.
Okay, let me check. I think it's already shared with you. Wait.